As an American woman, I'm grateful for my freedom, but what circumstances cause my freedom to be null and void? Abortion is a service that someone can receive when they have an unwanted pregnancy. It is currently illegal in 12 states in the United States of America, and it has been a heated topic for centuries. Those in support of abortion are Idahoans United for Women, who are the ones who petitioned the RFPA, North Idaho Now, and Idaho Abortion Rights. An organization that is against abortion rights is Idaho Chooses Life, which they believe that abortion should be illegal. There are other people who have mixed feelings and believe that abortion should only be allowed with certain circumstances. And I believe that Idaho should vote yes on RFPA because it will allow less suicide and accidental deaths due to unwanted pregnancies. It will allow for women who are rape survivors to not have to report their offenders and the incident in order to receive these services. And despite hypocritical claims made by Idaho Chooses Life, everyone should have a choice on their own private life decisions. I've spent several hours of research on this topic. First, I went and understood what the Idaho current laws are and what they were going to be petitioned to be changed. Then I researched reputable sites for both sides of the topic, those who are opposed and those who are for. In this argumentative speech, I will first discuss the potential for less suicidal or accidental deaths. I will secondly discuss the preliminary requirements being relinquished. And third, I will attack my opposer's claim of power. I have shared with you a little bit about the Reproductive Freedom Privacy Act, and now I will explain why you should vote yes. If RFPA is approved, then less death related to suicide or attempted suicide or accidental death due to self-inflicted abortions will be present. This problem could be avoidable if Idaho enacts this law. The problem is that Idaho is aware of these suicidal risks. With Title 19, Chapter 6 Idaho law, quote, "No abortion shall be deemed necessary to prevent the death of a pregnant woman because a physician believes the woman may or will take action to harm herself," states that they are aware of these risks. According to PubMed, suicide is a leading cause of maternal death during pregnancy. Although it's hard to verify these suicide rates due to unwanted pregnancy, it is suggested that several women think, attempt, or commit suicide. People that acknowledge this suicide rate is the laws, and also those who are opposed and against abortion. PubMed states that there is 65,000 accidental deaths due to attempted at-home abortions. This is also stated by World Health Organization. A solution to this problem would be to allow there to be an abortion option. This would mean that there would be less risky at-home abortions, clinics could provide a safe place for these abortions to be had. And in these clinics, they could offer mental health services along with alternate options. Suicide is a serious topic, and I think that now we're aware of how many women are affected by suicide or accidental deaths due to self-inflicted abortion. Then now I would like to explain with you my second reasoning. If RFPA is approved, then no preliminary requirements will be needed to receive these abortion services. According to National Sexual Violence Resource Center, rape is the most underreported crime. 63% of sexual assaults are not reported to police. PubMed states that there is a 5% chance of women becoming impregnated by their offenders. That means that there is 32,101 women per year who are impregnated by their assailant. A solution to this is that the RFPA would remove this preliminary requirement. If we remove the preliminary requirement, people will not have a problem seeking help and will not move on to having risky behaviors such as self-induced abortion. Now I will argue against the opposer about their beliefs on power. Idaho Chooses Life states that no person is qualified to hold public power over others. To refute this, I will use two strategies. First, I will refute using absurdity. We are ruled by the government. They use this government to have power over others that don't share the same beliefs as them. Thus, this adds value to their value of power. Next, I will turn the tables. If this is true, then we should have a choice. They shouldn't seek to control certain situations, and for example, on their website under Record of Accomplishments, they state that they have led efforts to pass a law which ended direct tax funding of abortions. They are also currently trying to get a law approved that will cause Planned Parenthood customers or clients to no longer receive birth control from them. They will have to go to their primary care provider only. Idaho Chooses Life claims that no man should have power over another, yet their actions and beliefs clearly prove that they are in support of public control. I'm now going to review the three argumentative points that I've stated. First, less women will become victims of suicide or accidental death due to unwanted pregnancies. Second, victims of rape will be allowed to terminate pregnancies without the preliminary requirements required by law. And lastly, my opposer made a hypocritical claim that they believe no person should have power over another. Americans have been vouching for women's rights for centuries. Let's help put an end to one of the longest disputed issues. All we need is you and your support. Vote yes for freedom.